The RAF in Akrotiri, Cyprus, now know that they will soon be taking part in airstrikes against IS in northern Iraq. David Cameron today secured an overwhelming majority in favour of their deployment.
The ayes to the right, 524. The noes to the left, 43.
The result came after a day-long debate and strong cross-party support, but with one casualty. Shadow Education Minister Rushanara Ali resigned from the front bench. Most of her colleagues were persuaded by the Prime Minister.
Is there a threat to the British people? The answer is yes. ISIL has already murdered one British hostage and is threatening the lives of 2 more. The brutality is staggering. Beheadings, crucifixions, the gouging out of eyes, the use of rape as a weapon, the slaughter of children. All these things belong to the Dark Ages.
A Prime Minister personally convinced, but going out of his way to give a supportive but nervous Parliament its say.
Let me give way to the Honourable Lady. Let me give way to my honourable friend. But let me take an intervention from the Honourable Gentleman first. I'll give way to my right honourable friend.
And a promise to consult MPs if plans extend to include Syria. Or was there?
If there was the need to take urgent action to prevent, for instance, the massacre of a minority community or a Christian community, and Britain could act to prevent that humanitarian catastrophe, if I believed we could effectively act and do that, what I'm saying is that I would order that and come straight to the House and explain afterwards.
In order to guarantee success today, the Prime Minister put a motion to the House that was filled with caveats that will only lead to limited action, and that in Iraq. But the bigger and more controversial issue that one MP called the elephant in the room is Syria. David Cameron said today he thought action there was both justified and legal, but he didn't put it to MPs because he didn't have the backing of the Labour Party.
The point I've been making in the last few days is, in my view, when we're not talking about being invited in by a democratic state, it would be better, I put it no higher than that, but it would be better to seek a UN Security Council resolution. Now, why? Why? Because this is the highest multilateral institution of the world.
From others, impassioned speeches.
The mission creep hasn't even waited for the end of the debate. The words on the motion are about bombing Iraq. If there's a consensus in here that we're going to soon be bombing Syria. The words don't mention boots on the ground, but there's a consensus here that there will be boots on the ground.
And those who say Britain is hardly partaking at all.
And I do think that our almost symbolic participation in these military attacks, 6 aircraft in our intelligence are no doubt valuable to our allies, but we're symbolically joining with them.
One MP called it a minimalist motion to secure the support of Lib Dems and Labour. That was the result. And now airstrikes will take place, over Iraq at least. Anushka Asthana, Sky News.